Hey guys, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. Welcome back to the, Saturday edition of Not a Real Farm. We're in here today and we're doing some planting. I've got to uncover the plants actually because I haven't been in here for the last couple of days. I've left the heat mats on. We have been getting nothing but rain, rain, and more rain. So since I haven't been in here in a couple of days, let's take a look at some of the progress of the plants. Okay, let's get some of this off here. Let's take a look. So my tomatoes are coming along really good. I've transplanted a lot of these early on in the week. And the weather, even though it's been rainy, has started to really warm up. I know I say that, oh gosh, it's cold, but next week the heat in here is going to be at least in the 80s, 90s for the greenhouse. And definitely in the 70s for sure for the outside temperature. So everything in here is now going to flourish. As you can see, I still got my mats, of course, on at night underneath the plants just to make sure we don't have any accidents. The last thing you want to do, of course, when you get all of this stuff going is forget to put a heat mat on or anything like that and leave it out here because it can die, right, when it's too cold. My lettuce is coming along beautifully. It's starting to get that nice little red tips to it. Moving right along, here's our zucchini. So I grow a yellow zucchini. We're going to be probably putting some of these outside. And I'd like to grow two different types of zucchini because I find that it complements not only what my relish looks like, but they have a different sort of taste. I find that the green actually is less sweet than the yellow, so we like to grow both. These here are a Chinese 5-color pepper. So each plant will have 5 different colors of peppers on them. They're only small peppers and they're hot. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. My poblano peppers are finally starting to pop up, so we've got lots of these going on here. Jubilee watermelon. And here, I believe, is my lychee tomatoes. You can see I've still got to get in here and water. This is my King of the North peppers, Okay, what have we got here? So here we've got our Italian paste tomatoes. This is Chinese cabbage. More Italian paste tomatoes. We've got our chia happening. Oh my goodness, everything is just growing crazy. It's amazing what happens when you don't show up for a couple of days and things just take off. This guy here is an Amish melon. So almost like a cantaloupe. And we're growing lemon cucumbers, so we'll be putting those. Usually, I like to save the seeds from these, so I'll try to put them outside and see how they do. But this year, I'm not really sure about the weather, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of growing inside the greenhouses, I think. Now you can see here, the peanut was not happy. It got a little chilly. Looks like it took a hit, maybe a little bit. Needs some water, so we'll be doing some watering today. Move this so you guys can see. These are our black gram beans. So you can see they fluff out. They're a different kind of bean, really high in protein, really good for you. All right, let's see what else we got here. Wow. All right. I still have to look because sometimes the plants all start looking the same, right? Broccoli and cauliflower sometimes look the same, but this is a nice purple cauliflower that I have growing. And make sure I don't drop anything. These are orange bell peppers. Ooh, what's germinating here? Oh yes, this is my sesame seeds. So I'm going to have to spread some of these plants out because if you remember my videos from last year, the sesame gets really, really big. My black strawberry tomatoes. And these are, if you looked at my last video, if you looked at the picture on the front of the video, that was the red peppers that I grew from last year that got so big. So I saved the seeds from them and they are doing amazing. Lots and lots. Oh, more. I pretty much I think I planted about 100 seeds of them. And they're going to go off by themselves somewhere. probably in another basket or another raised garden bed that I'm going to set up, and I'm going to isolate them so we can save the seeds. Broccoli, this tomato here. Oh my goodness, what is this one? Oh yes, this is the Sart Rolo S tomato, so that's going to be a purple and yellow tomato. These ones here are green jalapenos. And here, of course, is our micro tomatoes. So guys, these don't grow over a height of 1.5 feet, which is great if you have small garden space, but you still want the tomatoes. So we're going to be seeing how they work out here in the greenhouse. And then if all goes well, we're going to be offering the seed in the store. And then, of course, the reliable that I grow every year you see on my videos, which is the Celebrity. I never have a problem with the Celebrity because it's a hybrid. It is very reliable and very tasty. But speaking of that, I don't know if you guys have heard, but we actually have a virus attacking our tomatoes this year in Canada. And the greenhouse growers are actually scrambling to look for a strain that they can create that will be resistant to the tomato virus that's happening. I guess they discovered it in 2019. The brown rugose, RUGOSE, if you've ever heard of it. So it's a tomato brown rugose fruit virus that's hitting hard again. And basically what's happening is we're losing large amounts of produce. So, guys, it's going to be more important than ever if you're looking to grow your own tomatoes or you're looking to grow your own produce that you have to do it, because it sounds like this year's tomato crop isn't going to be all that great. It looks to me like it's saying that it's spreading easily from plant to plant through contact with contaminated tools, equipment, and soil, or infected plants and seeds. It's not harmful to people, but infected plants will either stop growing or produce discolored tomatoes with crinkled brown and yellow spots, and they can't sell them. So from what I understand, that's actually on MSN.com if anybody wants to look up the article. What I understand is the tomatoes have gone from being $1.99 a pound, and they're moving up to anywhere between $2.99 and $3.99 a pound. So I thought I would let you know in case anybody hasn't heard of that. We are struggling with that here, not necessarily here in this greenhouse, but it is affecting other places here in Canada, and we are having some difficulties with that. And so tomatoes, I mean, are a staple in a lot of dishes, a lot of sauces, everything. So guys, if you can, grow your own tomatoes this year, because I'm thinking it's going to be a very, very expensive tomato year, meaning tomatoes are going to be super expensive to purchase. I just wanted to give you sort of that little tidbit in case you were sort of on the fence about growing your own tomatoes this year. Do it. Trust me. That's really it for me today, guys. You can see way up there that the sun is trying to come through and give us that weather so that we need to plant. I see a lot of farmers are going out into their fields and putting down fertilizer. So let's cross our fingers this year and hope it's a really good grow season. And like I said, if you're on the fence about growing your own tomatoes this year, you might want to actually start growing and saving your own seed. It sounds like we may get hit with the tomato brown rugose virus hard this year, and it may even affect some of us small gardeners as well. So just wanted to give you that tidbit of information. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, or if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and see you soon.